evening and welcome to the Whitewater Wind Down. I'm Madeline Copeland alongside Peyton Walls and Edie Fernay. We have a bit of a theme going on here.
Can you guys guess what it is?
My outfit looks kind of like a pumpkin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whipped cream on your pumpkin spice latte vibe.
Squash, a Thanksgiving dinner maybe?
We all together, we come together as a candy corn.
Candy corn. Do you like candy corn?
No, I don't like candy corn, but it's been a while. Like, I haven't had candy corn since I was little, and so I could try it again.
I love candy corn. I will defend candy corn to the death. I think it's so good. Plus, it's like honey flavored, so.
Honey? I didn't even know what the flavor was.
I don't even know. I feel like candy corn has its own flavor.
Yeah.
Right. I looked at the back of a bag one time that my friend had, and it said honey flavor, and I was like, I feel like that's not true, but I just go with it.
Wow, that, like
Interesting.
circus peanuts are supposed to be banana flavored. When it's like in a different situation, like I would never have guessed that the corn was honey flavored. That's cool.
Right.
That's so strange.
Yeah.
So, speaking of fall treats,
Yeah.
pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh.
Pumpkin spice is everywhere this time of year. What are your guys' opinions on that?
I think it's kind of controversial. Like, I have friends who love pumpkin spice. I have friends who hate pumpkin spice. I'm personally like, I'll try it. Like at Culver's, I know they had the pumpkin spice ice cream. I tried that. I liked it. But I think it just depends on the person or what it is. Like if it's like a warm pumpkin spice latte, I don't know if that would necessarily be my thing. I feel like it's a good cool, like for ice cream or for
Really?
stuff like that.
Cool.
What about you?
Wow. I definitely think of pumpkin spice as a warm thing, not a cool thing. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of the definition of fall for me. Besides pumpkin spice, I also love pumpkin pie. And my family has a secret pumpkin pie recipe. So if you want to know a good pumpkin pie, put some butterscotch pudding in it. That is the secret to a really excellent pumpkin pie.
That sounds great. Well, there's lots of changes going on here with the weather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Last month, I was walking to class in shorts and a t-shirt, and I got my coat on. Like,
even
it's
last week.
freezing.
Last week even, yeah. I had some shorts and now I'm in a jacket.
Yeah, I am shamelessly like hat, big winter jacket, gloves. Like even on my like 10-minute walk to class, I'm like, I don't want to get cold.
Yeah, I enjoy the changes of fall after the really hot summer. I think it's kind of refreshing, and I like having differences between the seasons to differentiate different parts of life.
That's why I could probably, like, I love hot weather, but I was sick and tired of it by the time we got here. Like, it's like, okay, I'm done now. So that's why I could never live in like Florida or somewhere that's hot. Like I need the change, I need the rhythm of it.
Yeah, I agree totally.
Yeah, the change is a nice reset.
Speaking of change, did you guys hear about the really big change coming to the UW system, or UW system?
I did hear about that, how they're changing the name to, universities instead of the word system.
University of Wisconsin, no, what is it? They're taking out the word system and putting in universities.
Yeah, Universities of Wisconsin, I think. And they're also changing the logo
Yes.
of that,
Yeah.
which I didn't really know there was.
I was just shocked to find out that this was a $500,000 investment.
Yeah, $500,000 to change the logo to make it more inviting and friendly. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Do they really think that's gonna emit a change just by changing the name?
I don't know.
And with that, we'll be right back with more on the Whitewater Wind Down after this.
What does it mean to be a Warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad,
Learning another language,
And listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a Warhawk, I stay balanced,
Take great care of myself.
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
and I'm taking confident steps in the directions of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
That's the Warhawk way.
UWW-TV has been an important part of the campus and community since 1980.
Not only providing on-air learning opportunities for broadcast journalists and electronic media production students,
but educating and entertaining our audiences with award-winning news, live sports coverage, original programming,
as well as dedicating a mission to developing creative collaborations throughout campus.
For more information, visit our website and like us on Facebook.
Check us out because you got to see what's on UWW TV.
The UW Whitewater Bookstore is your one-stop shop for apparel, textbooks, and technology. Stop in for a wide selection of gifts from our alumni, family, and name brand sections. Need to purchase or rent a textbook? Head downstairs to Textbook Services. Check out our new custom shop and create personalized apparel for your organization. Need a charger, laptop, or headphones? Our new technology section has everything you might need. For more information and bookstore hours, visit uwwhitewaterbookstore.com.
The Department of Communication offers students the opportunity to explore the world through the faculty-led travel study program. The course consists of both in-class lecture and a 3-week travel component at the end of the semester.
You have a life that is insanely busy. You don't have to give up so much time to do a 3-week travel study, and you can compact a lot in 3 weeks.
The course is worth 3 credits and is open to all majors. The program features group travel with peers and faculty.
I think the benefit of traveling in a group like the travel study is there's always somebody there to experience new things with you, and you always have new friends to gain.
Travel Study offers a variety of travel destinations, including a trip to Ireland every other year. Develop new relationships, participate in enriching cultures, and experience personal growth while abroad.
With the Travel Study, it was so great being able to go to places and really experience the value that they can give to our own culture and just to me as a person.
For more information, please visit.
Thousands flocked to UW Whitewater this fall to partake in the university's annual Family Fest, an on-campus celebration that invites parents back to campus since move-in day. This event also provides the opportunity for campus connections and the participation of a diverse collection of fun activities. UWW-TV's Parker Olson has more on the story.
This year's Family Fest was another great example of the strong relationships that the university has created. Inside the Williams Center, hundreds joined in on the activities that connect students, their families, and the community.
It's important to recognize that not only students are important to our university, but the families and the supporters of those students and what got them to where they are today.
Thanking and celebrating with those who support students is a vital part of Family Fest and its cause.
Well, I think it transforms our campus from just being a university to being a home away from home. And so for me, having parents come back and families come back make it feel even more at home. And so I'm glad this event happens every year.
Not only does Family Fest connect people, but it provides plenty of fun. During the Warhawk football game, a Palms routine was performed at halftime in front of a record crowd of over 20,000 fans inside Perkins Stadium.
Yeah, so I like to see the parents and families enjoy each other. I like to see them playing chess. I like the dancing. I like the wheelchair basketball. Just seeing parents and family and students gather, compete with each other, and engage is real fun.
Family Fest is just part of what makes the university feel like a part of the community here at Whitewater, and really like a family. For UWW-TV, I'm Parker Olson.
Thanks, Parker. I was at Family Fest with my mom and my sister, and my boyfriend came and my brother was there. Everyone, we went to the swim tailgate right after our alumni meet, and then we all went to the football game as a team, and my family got to just see what life is like. And my mom, she was a cheerleader back when she was in college, here actually. So it was awesome for her to get to come back and see, what's going on now.
Yeah, oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool, the connections.
Yeah, it was so nice to have them back and to just show them around campus, now that life has kind of happened, they know where everything is.
Oh, that's so fun. What about you, Edie? You said you were there too, right?
So me and my parents went. I'm an only child, so that's about it. I wanted my dog to come, but my parents were like, oh, there's no really place to put the dog, which was sad. But we were going to go to the football game. We had tickets and everything, drove in the parking lot. We were like, oh my gosh, there's so many people tailgating, which is obviously super fun and cool, but it's not really our thing. So we just decided to hang out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, okay. Well, up next on the Whitewater Wind Down, we have The World Today with AJ Lohr. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Royal Purple, the best place for all the latest news around the community and campus of UW-Whitewater. Here you'll find all different types of weekly news stories, including sports, arts and rec, biz and tech, and even fun and interesting things like trendsetter columns and the tweet of the week. The Royal Purple has a full staff to handle all of your advertising and article needs. Ad managers and sales representatives can help you get your ad in seasonal print issues online at royalpurplenews.com and out on our social media platforms. Editors and journalists would love to write features about your organization and follow-ups about your important events. For more information on student employment opportunities, advertisement services, or anything news, contact the Royal Purple over at R.P@uww.edu or give us a call at 262-472-5100. Stop by our office and say hi on campus in McCutcheon Hall, room 113. For all of your local campus community news, check out the Royal Purple here at University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Here at UWW, we put a lot of emphasis on shaping your involvement. Involvement helps you get to know more people with similar values and goals as yourself. The Student Involvement Office can help you get involved with organizations on campus, or we can help you start a brand new one. So what are you waiting for? It's time to shape your involvement at UWW. If you'd like to learn more, stop by UC 127 or contact us at involvement@uww.edu or call 262-472-6217.
I'm AJ Lore, and this is The World Today on UWW TV. The Islamic group Hamas staged a first-ever invasion into Israel, resulting in at least 1,200 dead and 2,900 injured. Thousands of rockets were fired towards Israel, and an estimate 1,000 terrorists crossed the border from Gaza. Notably, Israeli officials stated that as a result of this horrific tragedy, approximately 100 people and soldiers were held captive. In the midst of escalating tensions, the U.S. military has begun a 2-week series of multinational drills in the South China Sea. In addition to the United States and the Philippines, the 7th and largest edition of this exercise, entitled Maritime Training Activity Sama Sama 2023, will feature Australia, Canada, France, Japan, the United Kingdom, and Malaysia. The drills, which will take place off the coast of the Philippines, will encompass a variety of training situations. A horrific explosion at the International Displaced Peoples Camp in Myanmar that killed innocent residents, including women and children, had prompted serious concerns inside the UN. According to Myanmar's government in exile, the National Unity Government, that terrible incident occurred near the border with China on Monday, killing at least 30 people, including 13 children, and wounding more than 50 others. The USS Ronald Reagan, a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, and its battle group landed in South Korea in an impressive demonstration of force intended against North Korea. According to South Korea Defense Ministry, the deployment occurred after the ship participated in a trilateral training exercise with South Korea and Japan earlier in the week. Meanwhile, North Korea's leader emphasizes his desire to deepen diplomatic ties with Russia, emphasizing the region's challenging political situation. For more updates, check us out at uwwtv.org. I am AJ Lore, and this has been The World Today on UWW TV.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk
at UW-Whitewater.
You belong here!
Video One Media Services provides accomplished students the opportunity to enhance their college experience by working with real-world clients. In addition, we provide clients local and affordable video options to better enhance their media needs. For more information on how Video One Media Services can help you with your next media project, email or call our office at 262-472-5659.
Bonsoir à tous. Hola. Hej, hur är läget?
Marhaba.
Ni hao.
Konnichiwa.
UW-Whitewater International Student Association is a student organization brings both international students and national students together to share their cultural experience and beliefs. The ISA also collaborates with other student organizations in UW-Whitewater. The International Dinner is one of the most unique events that ISA have for every spring semester, which serves all kinds of food from different countries, and it invites students to show their talent on the dinner. So what are you waiting for? Come join the ISA today.
We are
ISA.
UW-Whitewater hosted its annual career fair recently. The event is annually open to all majors and is held in the Williams Center Fieldhouse. UWW-TV's Andy Carchisi has more on the story.
The UW-Whitewater Career Fair provided an opportunity for over 1,000 students to connect with around 180 different employers. Students got the chance to enhance their networking skills and learn more about various jobs and internships.
It never hurts to get my name out there, you know. I'm looking for a job at some point, whether or not it's this summer, next summer, or even farther in the future. It never hurts to get to know some of these bigger companies and just see what opportunities are out there for me.
Prior to the event, UW-Whitewater offered a career fair pregame that included resources to help students prepare, such as resume reviews, interview practice, headshots, and free professional attire.
One of our missions is to connect students to employers, to connect them to the opportunities for them to grow, to learn about careers, to learn about how to get involved in careers. We just feel like it's our mission to provide that to them.
Not only is the career fair beneficial for students, but also beneficial for employers as well.
We see excellent results, actually. We've had a couple different hires in the last 5-6 years. I actually found my position over 12 years ago through the UW-Whitewater Career Fair, so it's been great for me personally as well as our office.
The career fair has proven to be effective for students looking for jobs as well as employers searching for new staff. For UWW-TV News, I'm Angie Carchisi.
Thank you, Angie, for that segment. I personally did not go to the career fair, but I know a lot of people who did, and they said it was a lot of fun and it was super informational.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Oh, I love the idea of a career fair. I wish I could have gone. I live off campus, so it's a bit of a drive to come out here for that. But there are such great opportunities. It looked like there were so many booths there from so many different companies. And whether you're a senior, like they said, going to start a new career next semester, or if you're a freshman or a sophomore looking for, what do I even want to do with my major? This is a really cool opportunity, I thought. Wow. Have you ever been to a career fair before?
Yeah, I love going to career fairs. I mean, I'm big into networking. I love talking to lots of different people, and internships is extremely important, like no matter what field you're going into. So I like that it was open to all majors, not just specific ones.
Yeah, I would also like to take a moment to respect the setup and takedown that must have had to happen from the career fair to Family Fest. Like, I don't know who was responsible for that, but that hustle was probably amazing because in that video, like you could see the difference between Family Fest and the career fair.
Yeah, the Williams Center was popping, that's for sure.
It's a very popular place lately.
Nice one, yeah. When we come back, you'll get the chance to cast your vote for 2 more residence hall rooms that students showcased in this week's edition of Best Nests with Terry Elise Mims. Stay tuned for more Whitewater Wind Down. And before the break, here's this weekend's weather forecast.
flip them off. 91.7 WSUW. 91.7 is a student-run radio station serving the Whitewater area with a variety of original programs, live sports broadcasting, community events, and more. So turn us on 91.7 FM or stream us live at 917theedge.com.
Welcome to Jitters Coffee House. Located on the first floor of the Wells Towers, Jitters is a student-run coffee lounge and offers a variety of coffee and ice cream-based drinks and is home to many entertaining programs, including live music, gamer trivia nights, and other performances. Coordinate your activity by emailing jitters@uww.edu. Jitters is completely run by volunteers who can earn service hours and even receive a free drink during their shift. Stop in tonight at Jitters Coffee House, where fun events and community come together.
Welcome to the Anderson Library, a destination that offers many things to students and other people.
At the library, there's a whole host of resources that you have. Support for your academics in terms of books, databases, other resources, that streaming videos that you're going to use for classes.
And we do pet therapy once a week, alternating Mondays and Tuesdays. So that is something that any and all students, staff, and community members can come in and join us for.
Well, on the main floor of the library, we have a big chess set, so that's pretty popular to have students come in, play chess. People get really into it. You can reserve a study room, or if it's just you're looking for something fun to do on the weekend, you can come check out our video games or our board games.
You can also come check out and get a snack at their cafe. There is plenty of things to do at the Anderson Library besides just studying. For more information about the library's events and other topics, go to uww.edu/library.
Ready to soar into the coolest cribs on campus. It's Best Nest, where Warhawks flaunt their unique style and creativity. Experience on-campus living like you've never seen before. From lofted beds to epic gaming setups and shared spaces turned into hangout havens, Best Nest is your VIP ticket to the most stylish Warhawk living spaces. Don't miss your chance to crown the Best Nest. Scan the QR code today and cast your vote for the #1 nest. Your choice matters. Be part of the excitement and choose which Warhawk has the coolest crib on campus. By the end of the semester, one Warhawk will rise above the rest and claim the title of Best Nest. Best Nests, your backstage pass to Warhawk style. Scan the QR code or visit uwwtv.org today to start voting for your favorite nest.
This is Best Nest on UWW-TV. I'm Terry Elise Mims. This week, Madison and Allie invite us into Fricker Hall and show off their cherished pictures and how they split their space, showcasing their adorable pets.
Hi, I'm Madison.
And I'm Allie.
Welcome to Fricker Hall.
This is our room. Hi, welcome to my side of the room. Over here we have my desk. I got some pictures of me and my family right here and some just important notes. Up here I have some notes between my mom and her favorite child, aka my boyfriend. And then over here is my fridge where I got some nice homemade magnets. This is my baby Bean. It was a snow globe, but it got shattered on the very first day that we were here. And then over to my bed. This is Honey Baby, my stuffed animal. And then there's my silly goose flag because we're all silly gooses in this room.
This is my side of the room. So right here I have a bunch of pictures. We have some of my family, there's some friends, there's my boyfriend. And up here I have some positive quotes. This is a Bible verse. This I got from the honors program. Yay, honors program. And this was made by my English teacher. And then I just have a calendar. And then over here, this is my bed. This is where all the studying happens because I do not like studying at my desk. And we have Just Do It Later because I am a mega procrastinator. And we have some greenery and then some picture frames with just some cute little pictures, I guess. And we have some positive affirmations because we like to keep it positive in here. And then we have the best part of our room, our fish. We have, let me see if I can find some. We have Yo-Yo right there, Dorito, this is Calvin, that's Ozzy, that's Ollie. Let's see, I don't know if I see any other ones, but these are probably the best part of our room.
This is our motivation door. One of my favorite quotes is this one right here, which says, "Do it so you don't work a quick trip for the rest of your life," because that is not ideal.
And then my favorite one is, "It's a great day to be a Warhawk," because
we love it here.
It is a great day to be a Warhawk, so.
We have the best nest because we live here.
I think we have the best nest because we've made it so cozy and everyone on our floor loves to come look at our fish.
Well, that's all the time we have today, but thanks for stopping by.
Before you go, you better check out our whiteboard. See you later!
Thanks, Madison and Allie. Stay tuned as we showcase another great residence room in Benson Hall on Best Nest. Remember to cast your vote for Fricker or any other hall as this semester's Best Nest. Just scan the QR code on UWW-TV's website under Best Nest or visit our Facebook page.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk. Come on! Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here!
Life just isn't right without music. Luckily, Whitewater's own 9170 Edge has you covered. Get your daily dose of alternative, hip-hop, and metal by tuning your radio to 91.7 or listen anywhere on 9170edge.com.
Crew is a faith-based organization for UW Whitewater students. Their mission? To create an inclusive Christian community for students looking to explore or grow their faiths.
For me specifically, it's been amazing to just have people to walk alongside with my Christian journey on.
They always say to go and experience new things while you're at college, and I think this is just another one of those things that you should experience.
Crew welcomes all students and is held at Summers Auditorium on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Come join our crew.
The P.B. Poorman Pride Center is the place to go for LGBTQ+ resources, information, and community. Located in the Warhawk Connection Center, while there, you can meet people like Mia.
And I serve Impact as president this fall, as well as working for the Pride Center. Impact is our queer LGBTQ+ and ally organization on campus. We meet once a week, and we do a lot of social events as well as education events.
It feels like I'm way more accepted here than when I was in high school. It is like a really big family.
Along with acceptance, in the Pride Center you can find a little library, a clothing closet, and a satellite location of the Warhawk Food Pantry.
It just feels like a home to me. You know, it feels like my home away from home, and there's such a community here that is so wonderful and full of joy.
For more information, follow the Pride Center on Instagram at UWW_PRC.
This is Best Nest on UWW-TV. I'm Terry Elise Mims. This week, we meet Marie in Benson Hall as she shows us how to effectively utilize space and highlight seasonal decor.
I'm Marie, and welcome to my room. Here we have my bed, and I put it in the closet because I live in a single, and I just felt like it used the space the best. These are my posters. Here is my living room area. I have this futon where it has cup holders in it, and you can also charge your phone in it. Here we have my Minecraft snowman plushie, my ottoman for my feet, and then my TV and my TV stand. Here is my kitchen table. I have a display with my teapot, my lantern, and my fake orange tree. Over here we have some baskets for my crackers and tangerines, some shelves with books, plants, and a fake candle, and then my ghost in a strawberry field poster. Here we have my kitchen area. So here we have a water dispenser, some plants, hand sanitizer, paper towels, Kleenex, some oils for cooking, and then here's my little coffee corner, I like to call it. Here is my closet area. This is where I like to keep my bags and my purses, some hats. This is where I keep some of my nicer clothes that I like to hang up. My shoe rack is up here. Not all of my shoes are here, some are back at home, but these are just the ones I wear most. Here is my gaming setup. I got this PC last Christmas, and I play it almost every single day. We have my light-up keyboard, and every single time you press a key, I'll just show you. It like does that. This is my Diva from Overwatch mouse, and then my headphones, lamp, and obviously the PC. And then this is my wallpaper. I created this in Minecraft. That is my skin. I think I should win Best Nest because I utilize the space nicely by separating the room into different areas, and I also think that my kitchen table is really cute, and I think that could win it for me. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you later.
Thanks, Marie. Stay tuned as we showcase more great residence hall rooms next week on Best Nest. Remember to cast your vote for Benson or any other hall as this semester's Best Nest. Just scan the QR code on UWW-TV's website under Best Nest or visit our Facebook page. I'm Terry Elise Mims, and this has been Best Nest on UWW-TV.
Get ready to soar into the coolest cribs on campus. It's Best Nest, where Warhawks flaunt their unique style and creativity. Experience on-campus living like you've never seen before. From lofted beds to epic gaming setups and shared spaces turned into hangout havens, Best Nest is your VIP ticket to the most stylish Warhawk living spaces. Don't miss your chance to crown the Best Nest. Scan the QR code today and cast your vote for the #1 nest. Your choice matters. Be part of the excitement and choose which Warhawk has the coolest crib on campus. By the end of the semester, one Warhawk will rise above the rest and claim the title of Best Nest. Best Nests, your backstage pass to Warhawk style. Scan the QR code or visit uwwtv.org today to start voting for your favorite nest.
Thanks, Terry. It was so great seeing my dorm on the Best Nest. I love to see what other people do with the space that like is identical to my own. And I loved their layout with the fish and the two sides. It was very like coherently organized.
Yeah, Dorito, we were talking about the little fish named Dorito, that's so cute.
I love their dorm.
Yeah. I think the second one really stood out to me in how she organized her dorm room to be like multiple rooms. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. She had a table and like a kitchen area, and yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, whole like gaming area and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, super cool. It is time for a quick break, but stay tuned as we hear more from our athletic director on this weekend's edition of Inside Warhawk Sports. On the Whitewater Wind Down, we'll be right back.
What does it mean to be a Warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad,
learning another language,
and listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a Warhawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
And I'm taking confident steps in the direction of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
that's the Warhawk way.
For Hawk Talk, especially on days I'm hosting, you really need to be up early looking at those news stories, even the night before. I'm finding topics that I can incorporate in the show, and I feel like we get a conversation going.
Once you get the opportunity to do that with other people who appreciate it the same level as you do, it makes it that much more enjoyable.
For everything sports, tune in Monday through Thursday at 91.7 The Edge or watch us on UWW-TV.
The James R. Conner University Center on UW-Whitewater's campus is a gathering place for students of various cultures, backgrounds, and lifestyles. The UC is a great source for information, campus tickets, meetings, entertainment, food, gallery exhibits, workshops, and all of your Hawk Card needs. Whether you're looking for a place to study between classes or just a place to hang out with friends, the UC is the place for you. For more information on the UC, please visit uc.uww.edu or go to facebook.com/uc.uww.
Welcome to our latest edition of Inside Warhawk Sports. I'm your host, Drew Best, joined by UW-Whitewater Athletic Director, Ryan Callahan. First off, Mr. Callahan, as a former athlete and alumni of the university, how did your journey lead you back to Whitewater?
It was kind of interesting. My goal when I came to school here was to eventually be a coach in a high school and teach and all that jazz. And I was fortunate to play some professional baseball after college, and I realized that I think I want to deal with some higher level athletes. It really was just a passion for Warhawk athletics, the campus community. This community was one of those things where I feel like it was an opportunity to work and give back a little bit.
You began your time in this position at the end of the 2019 school year. So what was it like going through a pandemic in your first year as the athletic director?
It was challenging. We were fortunate where we have some really good leaders on campus, and our coaching staff at the time was very veteran leading. The bar was always moving. You never knew if we were going to have tests, what kind of tests that they were going to allow. And I think the first and foremost was always putting the student athlete health and safety at the forefront. So I think it was just, it was very, very challenging, but at the same time, it created a different type of community within athletics. The silver lining may have been is that we learned a lot about each other during the pandemic.
Looking ahead now to this school year, both Whitewater football and men's basketball had their head coaches, Kevin Bullis and Pat Miller, retire. And what was their impact on those teams?
It's huge. If you look at Pat Miller, he was here for 30 years of his professional career, and what he was able to do not only in the basketball court but also teaching classes, supervising student teachers. He was very big with the King Chavez and the McNair programs. His impact was not just in his wins and losses and his national titles. It was really deeper than that. He was always looking out for the betterment of not only basketball or the athletics but also for the institution. And Kevin and I had a different mentorship. He was kind of like a father-son mentorship where I gave birth to my first child. He was one of the first people I called, so it's a very different relationship, but the same thing. Kevin took over for Lance Leipold, and if you're taking over for arguably the greatest Division III football coach, you have to be humble. You have to have humility, and Kevin, that's who he was. So a lot of the lessons that Kevin and Pat taught me, I'm still living by those today. So I was fortunate to have them, and the college was fortunate to have them for that many years as well.
What can you tell us about the relationships you've built with the student athletes in your time as an athletic director?
Yeah, it's kind of grown since I started. I think when I started, it was more of working with the staff and less with the students. My motto is that we're administrative supported department. We're coaches driven and we're student centered. And I think if we can live by that, where our coaches are going to take us where we're going to go, but ultimately every decision that they make is going to be student centered.
Matt checking in to see how Sam is doing on his project, and it's getting close to exporting now, the final step in the process. And it is complete, and Sam is hyped. Finally gets complete and spikes the ball into the end zone. Sam's celebrating with his colleagues, and they throw a flag on the play. The ref's going to call excessive celebration. Sam is in disbelief and can't believe it. He tries to dispute the call, but the ref is not having any of it.
A few doors down from my dorm, my friends have a whiteboard on it, like I know a lot of people do, and they have questions, and the question that they have now is, what is your least favorite, like, Halloween candy? And candy corn and circus peanuts were both up there, but do you guys have any other ones that you think are, like, not that great?
I don't like Snickers. I know that's really popular, but I don't like any sort of like peanuts or nuts or anything like that in chocolate.
Ah, that's so sad. It's my favorite. I love Snickers. The one I hear people talk about would be black licorice, which I like, so I can't say it's my least favorite, but that does seem pretty, like, Halloween is the time to eat black licorice if you're gonna eat it.
Yeah. I used to be on the Almond Joy hate train, but at the place that I worked over the summer, one of my bosses brought in a candy bowl every day, and there's Almond Joys in there, and I was like, I'm gonna try this one, and now I love them.
Yeah, those are controversial. It just depends. Yeah. Well, it looks like that's all the time we have here today. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of the Whitewater Wind Down. We'll see you next week for more news, entertainment, and sports. From Madeline, Edie, and myself, have a great week and stay tuned to UWW TV.